What's happening? Well, I just thought I would start this in the car. As you can see, I've no makeup on. So is this face pretty? Nah. It's makeup that makes me feel confident, look confident, but I'm really not confident. I've just been not coping very well. My flashbacks are back. My bad dreams are back. I've been picking at my face. Stress. I've just been very sick with nerves and anxiety, and it may not look it on my social medias, but that whenever I post pictures like that, you know I'm feeling really insecure about everything in my life. So I'm not coping very well at the minute. I'm currently sitting outside my doctor's. I arrived at my doctor's 20 minutes before my appointment, so I said, why not? I'll start this off here and maybe end it in the house, I'm not sure. But yeah, my anxiety is like level 10 at the minute. I keep letting my one friend down because of my anxiety. I was meant to go to the Belfast market on Saturday and didn't, mainly because of the storm, but also big factor was my anxiety. And I don't know how else to cope, because my pain level is at 100. Well, 99%. There's always room for more pain, but I don't know what I'm going to say to the doctor. I'm not sleeping well because of my flashbacks. See, I was violently raped whenever I was 18. And that's part of the reason, why I don't want a boyfriend, is because every time I have a boyfriend, I just start getting flashbacks of being raped. So, yeah, my nerves are shot at the minute. And I don't have makeup on. I need to get braces on, but yeah. Don't have makeup on. I don't have my hair done. I'm just feeling so sick. And plus, I'll not have my car pretty soon. I'll be off the road close to 5 months. I don't ever leave the house. I have no one that comes and visits me. I don't let anybody come and visit me. It's the nerves are just no, they're not letting me be happy at the minute. My depression is rocket fueled high. That's why I had to go for a 5.5 hour inking session on my arm. Because if I don't go and get myself booked in to get inked, I will self-harm again. I haven't self-harmed in fucking years, since probably I was about 16, 17 maybe. Just after I started getting tattoos, I realised the pain in tattoos is more satisfying than self-harming. So I use tattoos to self-harm. And I've like bad thoughts constantly in my head. I just really doubt myself in everything. I don't know what else to say. I'm at the breaking point at the minute, but I am 6 weeks off the weed. I'm coming up into 6 months on being off my gabapentin and my seizure pills. I'm 16 months in 3 weeks time off the sniff. So yeah, I'm just gonna be carless for maybe 5 months because I have to demonstrate a drug test to the DVA to let them know that I haven't been taking cannabis or any other drugs for 6 months. So they know about my sniff that I've been off it longer than a year, so I'm okay there. But it's the cannabis. I've only been off it 6 weeks, and they're asking me to be off it for 6 months. So that'll be the 22nd of April, which is Easter Monday. So it will take an extra 2 to 3 weeks to maybe 4 weeks to maybe get my license back. Fingers crossed. If my license was just okay, I wouldn't be so down and depressed, because then I could go from A to B. But even at that, I'm scared to leave my house. I can't cope well whenever I leave the house. I'm sick whenever I leave the house. My belly turns and knots, and I'm just oh. I thought I was coping okay, but looking back, I've just been putting on a front. Basically to try and make myself think that I'm okay. So yeah, I just thought I would update you on everything. My flashbacks are back, my bad dreams are back, my depression's back big time. I've not slept properly, I've not been eating properly. I'm just really down and depressed, and my nerves are sky high. So I just want to say thank you for even being on my channel and listening to my fucked up little life. So yeah, I'm just hoping for some good news in early May, maybe late May, that I will get my driving license back. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go into the doctor here and see what they can do for me. My pain level is just beyond. The acupuncture helps, but I've osteogenesis imperfecta, I've osteopenia, I've scoliosis, I've traumatic deformity of my C2, I've bad arthritis, I've disformed feet, I've a disformed arm, I've disformed fingers. I'm just I'm praying for a break. I just want a bit of happiness back. I was happy, but there on Thursday, I think it was Thursday, I got a letter in saying that my disability is getting moved to that PIP. So I've no clue on if my money is safe. If not, what am I going to do? Am I going to lose my house? Am I going to be homeless, basically? I don't know. So it's just made my stress levels like raise really, really high. So I don't know. In the next month or two, I could be homeless. I maybe could not be. But anyway, I'll catch you whenever I get home and let you know what the doctor says about what they can help me with. Look how bad my eyes are. I haven't slept properly. I'm in pain even whenever I'm sleeping, sitting, standing, walking. Can't even walk because of the fucking metal in my leg. But anyway, I'll see you in the next clip. Well, I'm back from the doctor. Basically, it was a waste of fucking time. She wasn't even my doctor. It was a practitioner or nurse, whatever. And I don't know, at one point she looked like she was falling asleep. I think maybe she's just had a long, hard time at that health centre. Like, I don't know, she didn't look as if she slept well at all last night. And I looked at her like that, and she kind of came around a bit, But anyway, I don't know where I'm meant to go from here, but she said just keep your appointment with your own doctor on the 9th of January, in which that's the day I had to leave the car in. So I'm like a stress ball because the 9th of January we're talking about getting my implant removed, and which I'm not sure on now because I know my disability is just out of control. So what's the point in even having a child, brought into this? And if I fall in the house and break a bone with the child there and I can't get to the phone, the kid will be taken away from me, just plain and simple. So what's the point in having that heartbreak? So I'm getting my 3rd session in acupuncture on the 20th. So yeah, the girl you see on Instagram and Twitter, basically that's an alter ego. This is the real me. We no eyebrows. No eyebrows. But yeah, an alter ego is good for your confidence, but it gets you a lot of male attention that you don't exactly need or want. So, yeah, I suppose I'm just I suppose maybe this is just a bad month for me because my period lasted 16 days. And it's just, it drained the life out of me. My spark's gone. Just flashbacks are back from being raped. Bad dreams are back from demons and ghosts. My nerves are back because I don't like talking to anybody face to face. That's why I feel more comfortable like talking online. Talking online, it's like easier than talking face to face, but I've lost maybe my only friend from not actually going and hanging out with him because I get that nervous. The nerves make me sick, shake. So I think I've like lost my only friend. And even that I've only had 2 friends that I could rely on, and I would only ever get to see them maybe like 3 times a year, because one works full time and one's a bit of a party animal. So, you know, I'm not a party animal anymore. I wish I could get my nose fixed. Like, wouldn't it be so pretty if it was like sitting up a bit? But yeah, I'm maybe just having a bad like month because I had a period that lasted 16 days. It strained the fuck out of me. My voices in my head made me go and get 5.5 hours in session, or else I would have self-harm. Like, the flashbacks are just horrible. I haven't been sleeping because of my bad dreams. So yeah, little Pinky is kind of breaking down. I'm breaking down quite a bit this past like a week, but I've been secretly like this for the past month. I've just been trying to hide it to, make myself look online that I'm confident whenever I'm really not. So yeah, that's the life update of me. Thank you if you're here. Yes, Green, I'll get to you in a minute. Thank you if you're here. Thank you if you're a subscriber. As I keep saying, I'm not in it for the subscribers or views or anything like that. It's just like therapy for me. And if I can help anybody else, even though I can't really help myself, but I find it easier helping other people than helping myself, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm gonna say goodbye and sorry for keeping you so long, and I'm sorry I've no makeup on, but you know what I mean. I'm trying to laugh it off, but I'm really still fucking really depressed. But anyway, peace out. Oh, and I want to tell you, on my Instagram and Twitter, I left a link to Teen Hearts clothing. If you go on to Teen Hearts clothing, you'll get a 10% discount with my code Pinky89. So yeah, check out Teen Hearts on Instagram and you'll see the awesome clothes. I'm still waiting on my clothes coming from them, but once they do, you'll see pictures. But you can use my code on their website to get 10% off. It's Pinky89. I'll put this in the description below too. But anyway, thank you for being here, and I'm sorry for taking up 15 minutes of your life. If it's 15 minutes, maybe 16 or 17 minutes. I'm sorry, don't hate on me. But yeah, peace out and love yous. Thank you for being here. Bye.